Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Pixelmon from the Pixelmon Let's Go server. My name is Dave and I'll be your host for this episode, as always. Look at what I found. Down there is a Mega Blaziken boss that we will fight. I want that Mega Stone. There we go, I got it. I fought this guy once before and he wrecked me completely, so now I have my legendaries with me, and we shall take. Wow, he one-shotted my Entei. That is not what I expected here. Why is this dude so strong? Ancient power. Didn't even go through. Okay. Rip. I think is what we call that. Pretty sure. I think we call that a rip. Okay, Sleep Powder went through, which is good. Let's do a synthesis really quick. So if it wakes up, we can take another hit. And do we do Petal Dance or do we do Double Edge? Petal Dance won't do too much, but it won't hurt us. Let's do Petal Dance. Okay, a little bit of damage. It woke up, and now we're locked into Petal Dance. Yeah, I probably should have done Double Edge. Dang it. Okay, Tyranitar. Let's see, if Tyranitar can get off one hit, we are probably golden. Let's do Earthquake. And I got killed. Dang it. Done fun. You try Earthquake. Because he survives one. And it killed it! Ah, man, our Done Fun is just MVP. Wow. Wow. Nice. We got the Blaziken Knight. That was a hot fight. We got a Sap Plate and a rare candy. The rest is not really that important, but I'll take it all. Awesome. Awesome. That's a good start to the day, I would say. So, today, in today's episode, we will work on the EV things. Yeah, all the EV things. The last episode, I was talking about how you can gain EVs and what EVs were. But what happens if you have EVs on a Pokemon that you don't want? Berries. Berries is what is happening. And that's what we'll work on today. There are 6 different berries that each lower the EV of a certain type of EVs, if you feed them to your Pokemon. And we will get all of them. We'll set up a little area to grow them. And then we'll try to set that up. I haven't fully decided yet on my team for the next tournament. I still have to do that. So, as soon as we have decided which Pokemon we'll use there, we can then fully EV train them with our berries. We can then make sure that we actually only get the ones that we want. And all is well. But should we now just go around trying to find berry bushes in the wild, hoping we get the ones that we want? Or should we just rummage through our chests, trying to see if we already have them? Or should we just go to Nebris's place, because I'm sure he's growing them anyway? Since we are at our chests, we might as well just have a look through. I tend to throw out all the berries. Let's see, so this is the first one. Yaboka berry, which is not the one that we want. So that berry is no good. No other berries in there. I will also today start transferring a few more items into our new House of the Nightdales and our storage facility back over there, actually making it a storage facility. I'm already storing a few blocks there, but there are some stuff that I could very easily move into there. A Figgy Berry. That is not one that we want. Alright, black belts. For example, like all these held items and stuff like that I don't know what they do. We should at least store them at one place so we know what we have. A Quallot Berry. This is one that we want. The Quallot Berry will lower the defense value, the defense EVs. Oh, by the way, today I learned that EVs stand for effort value. Ah, because you put effort into a certain thing by defeating the Pokemon of that type, right? You gain effort value. Ah, but that's quite obvious, should be, but yeah. Let's see, what do we have in here? That's a berry. A Lancet berry, that's not the one that we want. Not one of those, at least. Roa berry. Not one that we want. Let's see, there's another Everstone that I don't need. Nothing here. See, that's a burn drive, that's not even a berry. Not sure why I thought that's a berry. That's the M's. Nothing here. Nothing here. That's safety goggles, it's not a berry either. Nothing there. Nothing there. And a Yago berry, which is not one that we want. So in the very beginning of the series, I put everything Pixelmon related into this chest, which means there's a bunch of berries in here, and I'm pretty sure we'll have a few here that we need. The Yappa berry is not one of those. Leppa berry, not one of those. Kelpsie berry, yes, Kelpsie berry is for the attack value. Let's have these maybe in the same order I see them in the wiki. So this one would go there, and this one would go there. Okay, next up, Shuka berry, no. Grappa berries, yes. Grappa berries are for special defense. Okay. Oran berries, nope. Well, let's see, the other berries that we need is a Pomac berry for HP, that will go there. We need a Hondu berry, which I feel like I should have, which is for special attack, and a Tomato berry, which is for speed. If I had any of them, I probably threw them out at some point, because I didn't know what they did, and therefore they had no value for me. But I know that Nebrus over here has some berries, and I'm pretty sure these are the EV berries. Let's see. I bet he won't mind if I take like one of each. That's the tomato berry. Let's replant. It's rude otherwise. This is the grappa berry. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. Then this thing. Hondu berry. The Hondu berry was special attack. This thing is the Quailot berry. We already have that one. Starly. This is the Kelpsie berry. Okay. And Pomac berry. Pomac berry was HP. Awesome. Now we have all the berries. He has them on watered farmland, and I think Ether did the same thing, so that most likely is the best way to do things. So we'll do that as well. For now, we should head back to the savannah and pick out a spot for our berries to grow. I had a look around the savannah, and I think I found a good place where to plant all the berries, all of these 6 berries. And I think the best place is down there. It doesn't really make sense to me to plant the trees up, the berries up here. I like to plant it down at water level. And back there is a pretty cool area. So at first I just wanted to have like rows of berries like you normally have in a field. But this terrain is so bumpy, we can have more like patches, right, in places. We could have like the attack berries over there, and then like defense berries over there, and then maybe over here HP and stuff, you know, stuff like that. I think that will work out pretty well. But how does the planting actually work? So welcome everybody to a brand new edition of Dave Reads from the Wiki. Today, berry trees. So when you can plant berries on grass, dirt, or farmland. That will place a seed in the dirt. The seed will gradually grow into a berry tree, which can then be harvested for berries of the same type as the berry it was planted. After planting a berry, a seed will appear in the dirt. As time passes, the seed will transition through 3 intermediate stages: a sapling, a young tree, a flowering tree, before reaching the mature stage where berries are visible. When the berry tree matures, the berries can be picked from the tree by interacting with it. After picking from the tree will disappear. If you don't pick them, after some time the tree will just die. There's a chance that they will regrow, I think it's 50%, that the tree will start out as a sapling again. But yeah, it might just die. Now, each growth state, a berry tree can be treated with bone meal or watered with a Wilmere pail. Doing either of these will increase the berry tree's yield by 1, and can only be done once per growth stage. Every 30 minutes the tree is not planted in hydrated farmland, it will lose 1 berry from its yield until reaching its minimum yield. When planted, the berry tree will start at a certain yield depending on its type of berry. Now, the yield numbers are actually pretty much all the same for all the berries. Well, mainly. Like, the starting yield is 5 for almost all of them, except for, like, I think 1 or 2. I think. The minimum yield is 1 for pretty much all of them, except for cherry berries. Those are 2. The maximum yield is 9 for every single one until, except for 1 special berry that we don't care about. Pretty much all the berry yield numbers are the same. For us, same as the growth stage time, that will be 3 to 5 hours for us. The total growth time will be 12 to 20. It doesn't say what unit though, which kind of triggers me. Total growth time is 12 to 20. I'm gonna guess it's hours. I don't know though. It sounds like a lot. But you heard it, we need to have things planted on wet farmland, so we can do that down here, so they don't lose yield. So technically, you could have... Okay, this works. Technically, you could have these just planted on regular dirt as well, but then they would lose yield every growth stage. You might be actually able to up that again with the Wilmere pail, but I don't think you could get up to maximum yield again. So... if you don't have them on wet farmland, you can kind of compensate for that with watering them. But if you are watering them and you have them on wet farmland, you'll get more. Just plant these up here. Those were the first ones. These were HP. Let's place down a sign. So we know that these are the pumic berries, and those are for HP. We only have 4 planted at the moment, but that would be good, I think. We could probably now go ahead and bone meal them once, so they would gain an extra berry. I think this is the first growth stage. We could also have a look at getting the Wilmere pail. I don't know how to get that, if you can craft it or if that's a special drop. So, second berry. We have the first one up there, but where do we have the second one? I think I'm gonna leave that upper area over there. We could have one... let's have one right here. I think it was a Jarbuck. Jarbuck. So over here we'll have... just do that. The Kelpsie berries. I forgot what the Kelpsie berries are for. I'll have to look that up again. Kelpsie berries are for attack. Now, the next one. We'll have that there, that here. We'll either have this as a path to go from A to B, or... berries up here. Let's have them some down here. 1 patch. Should we get rid of the tree? Actually, I kind of like the tree. Let's keep the tree. So the next berries. I think that would then be defense. I think that's the next set after attack. I think there's just defense. Those the Quailet berries. I have 7 of those. Alright, next up, undo berries. So we have berries there, then there. Let's expand to over here maybe a little bit. Let's see, we could have one up here. We'll have to get rid of, well, we have to turn this into dirt then. And get rid of this tree. I'll plant some more trees down here then again. Once we're done planting everything. So everything looks nice and organic. As we like it over here. I wanna build with the terrain, not just in it. Do I have dirt on me? I have 1. Not a lot. Undo berries are for special attack, and I just had the idea, you know, now that I've planted all of these, I thought maybe it would be cool to have the water actually running from A to B. We could maybe have water source over here and then have it flow down next to those, and then maybe down to there. That could be nice. We might do that, but I don't know if I want to wreck the berries already. I mean, I think if I break them now, I actually get a berry back. Let's see, we have a bunch of those. Oh yeah, we actually still get the berry back, so we can do that. Sweet. So let's go right ahead and do that. We'll have water starting there. And it will flow down to here. Like that. The water continued to flow down to there. Sweet. Starts there, flows all the way down to there. Nice and organic. Let's see, the next berry after the Hondu berry is the grappa berry. Where do we put that one? For the special watering can, we have some bones, bucket, and that gives us a Walmare pail. Oh, we get the bucket back. That's nice. We now have this thing. I don't know how it works, so you can go and check that out. You might have seen my inventory. I have this thing, Easy Silver Hourglass. I got that from my pickup team, from my pickup events, sometime yesterday, and I did it. Okay. It can take a Pokemon that is breeding and have it progress one stage immediately. So if you have a Pokemon that you really having a hard time with getting the right environment and stuff like that, you can jump one breeding stage with that thing. Which I think is alright. I don't think it will be too useful. Sounds more like something that you do if you're like breeding a lot of Pokemon and you have a lot of those items, then maybe that's a thing. But just having one of those hourglasses I don't think is useful. I've blended all the berries, as you can see. We have the HP Pomac berries over here. Let's water them. Looks well watered today. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see, down here we have the Quailed berries, which offer defense. I don't know if I'm actually doing anything. I feel better if we do that. Actually, wait, do we have to do this? I have to read up on that again. I know that having the watered like land down here means that it won't lose a berry over time, right? But oh, something happened. I don't know what that was. Oh, did something. Huh. Weird. Yeah, it means that it doesn't lose anything over time, but I think it said that this will actually help it. It did a thing. I don't know what that means. I don't know, does this work different if we use bone meal? This is the Hondu special attack berries. I think we did those on camera as well. Over here we now have the speed berries, the tomato berries. Actually, I guess these are not the speed berries, these are the anti-speed berries. Since they lower the EVs, they don't give speed, they take speed. So these are technically the slow ones, and this is special defense. The hitboxes of the berries are kinda weird. Okay, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then the water is just flowing down there and over there, over there. I think the next thing we should have a look at is how to light the stuff up. I don't know if they need a certain light level to grow. I feel like they don't. But I rather have some light stone here just to make it look nicer. So that's the next thing we'll check out. So for the lighting, we could maybe have something like this. We have a redstone torch, and then we'll have a log and one of these on top. Should light up the place. And then we'll build something on top of that and have that light up. We could also incorporate that into trees that we have around. Could maybe look cool. We'll change this thing out to one of these. And just have that below. That look good. Does that look too weird? It looks a little weird. Not gonna lie, it looks a little weird. I also kind of like it though. I mean, we could obviously do the etho tree and just have a light source within the leaves, but I kind of like seeing the lamps. Just that, wonder how that would look with an acacia tree. Oh, look, I got another HM. I got defog. I don't know what that does, once again, but nice, another HM. Okay, that might be just the worst tree we could have gotten for that. Let's try another one. Maybe this one will grow a little nicer. There's something right there. This one is really straight as well. I think I like the oak trees better for that. I think I'll keep the acacia trees around, but we'll use oak trees for the lighting. Not gonna lie, I really like how this looks. Like the fact that it gives just looking from further away when everything is dark, and then you just have the trees glowing like that. That is pretty neat. I thought about placing down trapdoors on the on these things, which we could do, but in like that place down here. Actually, we don't have a barrier right there, so we could do that. Yeah, but the trapdoor will impede on the room. Failed. Oh, right, it doesn't affect it. The trapdoor will impede on room where berries could grow. I mean, I don't want the berries to be like really dense anyway, because we couldn't access them. Then, obviously. We could have trapdoors there. Work here too. I think this is the only one where that's a problem. Oh yeah, no, that's not good anyway. You can see below the tree. Yeah, no, we gotta fix that. Better than that, I like where this is going. Oh yeah, that will look good. That will look good. Now we should go and have a look at building a walkway for it. For that, I'll probably want to use some path blocks. I don't have any grass back there yet. Nothing is growing there. See if we have any grass over here. We do not. That's interesting. Now look at our storage building, and we have one grass block. Awesome! That is all we need. Except for a few stacks. Well, we can probably just have the grass growing and then turn it into path blocks afterwards, I guess. Still have this thing, so that will be alright. So, let's start just combining. Let's just connect the dots. We'll have... Right over here. We can till the... We can just till the stuff. Have it form grass, and then... We'll... have grass growing here then. We gotta connect this place with that place. We can do kind of like this. How about that? And then we'll use some oak planks, I would say. Should make for a good walkway. I also brought some more oak wood. Did I not? I thought I placed on one of these here already. That's the very reason why I always have so many crafting tables on me, because I keep losing them. Let's plant this thing here. I have the grass growing already. Hunter! This. And then... Oh. What's wrong? Go away. Okay. There we go. We'll do this. That there. Bend it a little bit. We'll go ahead and support it with some cobblestone. On the side. So I have a few stairs here, so we can go up to this place, and then maybe a few more slabs. Actually, we can have this full box. Go like that. We'll have path blocks over here. We can walk all the way to there. Now, to get down here, how would we do that? Let's say we'll branch off the path over here. We'll gotta get rid of a bunch of the coarse dirt, and then we'll just have stairs coming down here. Haunt. I love Haunter. So cool. Haunt. It's hilarious. We need a path up to here. Let's just have stairs for now. And then here, I think we could have kind of like a bridge, just a bit over the water. Kind of like that, maybe. And over there, we'll need stairs again. Well, let's not have this all the way to there, just here. There you go. And it should be enough for the walkway, I think. There you go. Obviously, some more path blocks. Maybe have some over there. Over here. I don't like this being a double slab. Like, I don't like that being a full block. Do that. Probably have one there though. And so I placed down a cobblestone wall below here. So this would be a bit more supported, like down there. And I like that. We can't really do that over there though, because there's no room for it. Unless we dig it out. But I think that's enough though, to be honest. Once this stuff gets going, is there... I don't have silk touch on that. Do I have any silk touch tool on me currently? Yes, this pick. Now we wait for grass to grow and we'll plant a few more trees, I would say. There we go. The grass is growing and we can now turn the stuff into path blocks. We don't need the green, I don't think, for this place. The path blocks will definitely help. Ooh. I'm liking this. I am really liking this. Awesome. So this stuff, we can also have this as path blocks towards the berries. Seeing as we probably go there every now and then. Like that. There we go. As it's getting nighttime, maybe, I think. I don't know. The sun is setting over there in that direction, so we obviously can't see it. Wait, is it? West, yeah. I think the light will now really come into play. I also planted a few more trees, as you can probably tell. And I would say this is a job well done. It's a job well done. It looks like the berries actually take a long time to grow. Like, I think the several hours estimate that they gave on the wiki is the actual time that we have on here too. I don't think we've changed that. Which will be interesting, to say the least. This might take a while, like quite a while. But that shall be of no concern for you, I don't think. This should be the end of the episode. I'm pretty sure it is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you check back with me next time. What do you think about the garden area that we now have back here, our berry garden? I really like it. I like how when we walk through here, there's just stuff everywhere, and we have the signs saying what is what and all that. The trees and the lighting in the trees. That's really neat. We have a bunch more room back over there, so in case we want to grow some other berries that are not for the EVs, but that maybe we can use to craft potions or stuff like that, we can do that. Let me know if there are any really useful berries in the game other than this EV berries that we already have, so I can expand the garden area to over there. I really like the way it looks, so having more of it should only be of use. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you check back with me next time. Next episode, video, stream, whatever it will be. And until then, see ya.